Thanks, Russ. First, want to give a shout out to Clear Vision Coaching. Kelly, Russ, Dusty, but I wouldn't be where I'm at today. I say that all the time to Kelly. Kelly really helped me 10x my business, my company, and achieve goals that I didn't think I could reach. So, highly recommend whether it's them or whoever you want to pull in for coaching. Coaching's well worth it. You get a lot, very successful at coaching. If you listen to what they say and you follow it, you follow through. I'm going to go over some market update right now. I'm going to talk a little bit about December versus November, and then I'm really going to hop into this year end, and I'm going to delve in a little bit deeper today. So sorry, but it'll be about a few extra minutes of a market update. But for the most part, December versus November was pretty much the same. The median sales price went down about $5,000 to $390,000, but it's still hovering right just under that $400,000 mark. One of the biggest notations of December versus November versus October, 22 days is median days on market. We're finally starting to see that trend come up of what we all know that we're dealing with. Days on market are a little bit longer. 22 days is the median days on market. Now let's hop into where we actually stand. If you look at the MLS today, there's about 3,000 homes on the market. That's been that way for what, the past 6 months or so, since everything kind of shifted in June. Of those 3,000 or so homes, 2/3 of those homes have been on the market 30 plus days. 50% of those homes 60 plus days. So even though the median days on market is 22, just realize homes are sitting a little bit longer. You've got 2/3 30 plus days, 50% 60 plus days. I also dived a little bit deeper into it and looked at, all right, how many sales do we have the first 6 months versus the last 6 months of 2022? Because as we all know, it's a tale of two halves. In the first 6 months of 2022, we had about 56% of our solds during the first 6 months and about 44% of our solds the last 6 months. All right, I'm just going to hop into some numbers here. Sorry if I go a little bit too deep. Stop me if I'm going a little crazy here, but I think that's important. So what I just said is 44% were in the last 6 months. That's about 9,000 homes sold in the last 6 months of last year. Let's rewind back to 2006 to 2010. I'm not saying this is what we're in. I'm just telling you the last time the market had a little bit of a downturn so we can kind of see how everything kind of correlates. So in 2006, there were about just under 17,000 homes sold in the Charleston area. The population was about 500,000 people. Okay, so about 17,000 homes sold in the peak, about 500,000 people roughly. This is based on, Jake, could you have printed that a little bit smaller here? I don't know, it's some source, whatever that source is. About 500,000 people in the Charleston County area. Once in 2007, 2008, 2009, as that trend went down, as we all know what the market happened in that 8, 9, 10, 11, it went down to about 8,500 to about 9,000 homes sold. So it went down about 40 to 50% from the peak to where it stood there. But again, we're about 530,000 people in that population at that point. It took until about 2015 to get back to that 2006 number and be about 16,000 homes sold, but at that point we were about 628,000 people. Let's fast forward to today. Last year, we sold about 24,000 homes. 2 years ago. 2021, we sold about 24,000 homes, a little over 24,000 homes. Population is 721,000 roughly. So we're about 46%, 48% population from 2006 to 2021 difference. And we're about 24,000 homes sold. 2022, we sold just under 20,000 homes, and we have a population of about 735,000. What I'm getting at is, where we stand right now, we sold 9,000 homes the second 6 months of 2022. Okay? If that kind of trend continues, we're looking at about, around 18,000 homes sold in 2023. Obviously, there's a lot of factors that go into this. We're going to see what's going to happen. A lot of people are predicting we're going to be back in the 5s by the third quarter of 2023. They're all predictions. No one knows exactly where we're going to stand. But I firmly believe that 19,000 number is probably going to be pretty accurate based on the population's grown 50% from that last time. So I don't see us going back to an 85, 9,000 homes sold when you have 240,000 more people that live in this area and growing. Not to mention, if you look at 2016 through 2019, it was somewhere between 18,000 and 19,000 homes sold for 4 years in a row. With that very similar population, it's only been growing. So to me, the market was down from 2021 to 2022 about 20% in homes sold to bring it to just under 20,000. If we go to 18,000, that puts you about 30-something% off that. Unless something catastrophic happens, we don't know what the future holds. I'm not predicting anything. It's just my belief based on all these numbers. We're probably looking at the norm is going to be around the 18,000, 19,000 homes sold. Still a good amount of homes sold, still a lot of activity going on. And I just think I really wanted to delve in and see population growth over the last 16 years, sales differentials over the last 16 years, and it was really interesting. I am going to be sending this detailed market update. It's about 3 pages. I'm sorry, people, if it's too much for you, but anybody who wants to get the newsletter, email Nicole@danrivers.com. We're going to have a 3-pager. It talks about flippers, what you're looking at in the market. It has all these numbers in here and a lot more. It kind of goes through basically everything I just mentioned, and there's one other number that we always go over. If you take away new builds, we're right around 1,500 single-family detached homes right now in the market, which has been the case every REI Central for, again, the last 6 months. So inventory is still down. New builds a little over 1,000 on the MLS. Those numbers seem to be staying pretty steady. The 22 days on market's one of the only major adjustments for December, but there's a lot of cool details in here. So anybody that wants the newsletter, please, Nicole@danrivers.com, and we'll get that out to you. Thanks, everybody. Appreciate it.